not sure that it's in the best interest of the public that if there is some kind of either extra or subterrestrial technology to keep it from the people, that is just we are a powerful party and we can keep it from the people. That's really all it is. Because if there's some kind of technology that would make life better, say, look beyond the weapons, look beyond the weapons. If there's, say, a terrestrial, be it, extra or sub, technology that heals like almost automatically or that works like a fountain of youth, there's a sinister reason why you wouldn't want your constituency to have access to that.
Well, yeah, but that goes with anything. But
Yeah.
rolling it back again, it's stupid to go and storm any military base, United States or otherwise.
Well, it's not stupid if you feel that you're willing to martyr yourself and die for that cause. If you, I can't say it's stupid. I humbly disagree. I say it's stupid for me to do it. You know what I'm
I say
saying?
it's stupid for a civilian with no weapons talking about I'm gonna go in America and storm
Oh
a
well, yeah.
base.
No weapon. I'm saying this. If they believe, here's the thing. I want to be careful with that language because if this is something the person believes in, I don't have to believe in it or agree with or the logic of why you're doing it. But if you believe it with the core of your person, then who am I to call it stupid? I just know I'm not about to join you to do that shit now. When you come on, man, we can do it. No, why don't I pack you a lunch? You know what I'm saying? I'll do that. Let me support in that way. I'll pack you a lunch and give y'all some goods to go survive because after they massacre about 1,000 of y'all gonna have to go lay low in the desert for a little while.
And
So
nurse
here
your
go
wounds with
some
alcohol.
blankets. Yeah, here goes some alcohol. Here goes some peroxide and some bandages and some
But
blankets and
I
a cheesy.
I I'm going to say it's a stupid idea because bases do not follow the same normal uh, humanitarian
No, 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 no,
rights
no, not at all.
that you are
Right.
accustomed to by your local PD department.
Right, right, not at all, not at all. The thing is, I'm not sure that shit. I'm quite sure the president of the United States can even just roll his ass up willy nilly to a base and be like,
He
"Hey, what's
can, but
going
it's
on?"
only to certain bases, or he'll only be able to see certain shit. He won't
I'm
be.
pretty sure that the president of the United States, well, he can do whatever he wants. I'm pretty sure unbeknownst to the public, there are certain clearances that even the president of the United States don't have
And that's what
currently.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
he can go to any base, but that doesn't mean they're gonna show him all the toys.
No, no, they're not. They're not.
They may
I'm
show
quite
him the
sure.
stuff that's classified to his ranking and rank
Yeah,
and
yeah.
file, but
His
yeah.
clearance level. Yeah.
But
Look.
anything above that, they just gonna look at him like, yeah, nigga. So
Oh
over
no, is
there is
you?
where we, fly the jets.
Yeah,
Well, what
yeah,
about over there? Yeah, over there, you see, that's where we fill up the jets.
yeah, yeah.
Well, what about that door that say top secret?
You can have a mysterious heart attack around this motherfucker, and
Yeah.
we swearing in another motherfucker. Is what
So,
I'm saying.
we gas it up Air Force One right now. You want to check how we do that. But what about the
Yeah,
door that say top secret? Yeah, like I was saying, that's James over there. He like to fill up
yeah,
the jets.
yeah. Exactly. Keep in mind, brother. A lot of these. Okay, so okay, movies like Independence Day. Let's say Independence Day.
Yeah.
That is a fictional movie.
Yeah.
To our knowledge, that's a fictional movie.
Yeah.
But I don't. Me personally, I could be 100% wrong. I don't care how creative you are as a writer. You have to understand something, in my mind, to have a sequence in a film that says, "Why wasn't I, as the president of the United States, informed of this place?" Well, you didn't have that clearance.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't care
true.
how creative you are. You got to know something is real to even have that in a movie. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? 'Cause,
that's a fact that people know. It's known that
mhm.
there's a clearance above the president that the president doesn't have.
Well, my nigga, we know in America. Look, America is not like all these other countries. The Kim Jong Uns of the world, Kim Jong Uns of the
Who you
world.
see on the president's side is just the face of America. What America
Yes,
is behind him, doing all the
America.
other good shit.
The president of the United States is not fucking the Federal Reserve Bank.
No, he
Those
changes every
places,
4 to 8 years, bro. They
yeah,
don't give
yeah,
him
yeah,
everything.
yeah, yeah. The Federal Reserve the base will be like, yeah, you are not holding a check that says Federal Reserve. You're not funding. You're not funding. You're not the richest man in America. You're not the person who nobody will ever see because he is some tower overseeing
We
us
don't even
all
own the
somewhere.
Fed Reserve.
Yeah.
We just
Not
guard
even
it.
share.
We
Yeah, we
just
don't even
guard the Fed Reserve.
yeah.
We don't
The
run that
Federal
or own that.
Reserve, the Federal Reserve, from what I understand, has sovereignty, bruh.
Yeah, that's what I'm
They
saying.
have
We don't own it.
sovereignty. That's our own example of the Vatican right there.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
We our deal with the Federal Reserve is we will guard this to the utmost high on our land and property, and y'all can save your gold there, and we will back our dollar off your gold. Well, I mean, we don't do that anymore, but that's how the gold standard was.
Right. Well, that's how it started. That's how it transferred.
That's how that was the gold standard. You know, our dollar was based off the gold.
It went from bullion to tender based on that. You're right, but the point is. The point is, like, and then even that, my point is, when you think about that shit, like, the Vatican, outsources this whole historical belief system of the Catholic chapter of Christianity. But it's been known, it's been reported that they hold relics and very pagan in nature idols and scrolls and incarnations.
Well,
and all these things.
Before it was considered the Catholic Church as we know it now today, they were very pagan. Everything was paganistic. It wasn't for Christ and Constantine that really formed that all together and put it into a sweet little package that we know now. And then, I mean, because Christ was against the church of the time at that time, because it was for itself and not for the people in a fine wrapper of we are for the people. And that all boils down to taxes and all this stuff. You got to pay the church, you got to do this, and you got to do that. And I mean, the Vatican is a rich country inside of another country. That should say something. That doesn't even have its own army. It uses the Swedish Guard. So how about that? It's a country inside of a country using another man's army.
Right. That smells like money. You know what I'm saying? That smells like money.
Yeah, money, secrets, power, corruption, the whole gambit.
Yeah, but dialing it back, I feel isn't the right way to put it. I'm considering that conspiracy theory comes from the mind of the individual who not only wants to know how the inner workings of a thing is, but when they're not allowed or told that they're not allowed to have that information, that just makes the brain work harder. Like, okay, well then we start putting together these ideas of it must be because of this or it must be because of that.
Yeah, yes sir. Yo, it's the ugly. I'm about to break it. Man, fuck that. Check it out. Power and momentum, vocal bullets bring the host to your building. Same time feed the souls of your children. Closed minds get exposed to the vision. Same time double-edged sword to the throat of the serpent and kingdom. Kinda hard not to walk in the blues. Hard to walk the avenues where they ain't got no shoes.